Oh my God, that just is. Hey there, welcome to the beer garden in front of the Grand Fig in the Fireless Pit. And we just got finished with Hurricane Helene. And so we thought, let's go out to the beer garden and have ourselves a beer. We've been held up in the house for a day and a half with Hurricane Helene. So if you were suffering and were victims of the hurricane, we hope you were doing well. In the meantime, if you're here because you like beer, and let's be honest, why else would you be here? Please tap that subscribe button down below, because I obviously have low self-esteem, and approval from strangers on the internet makes me feel a lot better about myself. And so I appreciate you tapping that subscribe button. And seriously, let me know your town and state or town and country where you are viewing from. I love reading where my viewers are watching from. As a matter of fact, I wrote down on my sold out A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review coaster set where some of my viewers are watching from. Shout out to Darmstadt, Germany, San Lorenzo, California, Liverpool, UK, and Old Bridge, New Jersey. Old Bridge, New Jersey, you didn't think I'd shout you out, but yes, I did. Yes, I did. Give you a ring-a-ding-ding for that. All right, and of course, we're going to be drinking out of the sold out A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review green label for 2024, regardless of the time of the year or year that you're watching that. And we are going for one of the big six by request every year, Paulaner Oktoberfest Märzen beer, one of the big, what's he talking about, the big six? I keep seeing this. You ask, there are only 6 breweries allowed to serve their beer at the actual Munich Oktoberfest in Germany. And they all have to be from Munich. Those breweries do. They have to be within the city limits. And Paulaner is one of the big tents there and one of the big 6 that they allow. And 94.2% water. They've been brewing Paulaner for almost 400 years, so they must be doing something right. And one of the things I love about German beers is the Reinheitsgebot. You know, a society, a country, a people take their beer drinking seriously when they pass a law stating what can be in the beer. The Reinheitsgebot, when Germany passed a law back in, 16 something, saying that you can only have water, malt, yeast, and hops. Those are the only things you can have in the beer. So get creative, people. All right, let's go ahead and pop the top and see what we got. While I'm doing all the talking, please let me know again what town and state or town and country you are viewing from, and also what beer you're drinking while you're watching this. Not necessarily a cheap brew. Again, this is an Oktoberfest edition of A Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review. This, for being an authentic German Big Six beer for Oktoberfest, not that bad a price. I used to get it for like $9.99 a 6-pack, which is crazy, but I think they've upped it now to like $10.99 a 6-pack. So let's go ahead and give it a pour, shall we? And if I got a lot of bubbles in my glass, don't give me a hard time and say your glass is filthy. We just came out of a hurricane. Literally, Hurricane Helene just blew over us a couple of hours ago, and the wind calmed down enough and the rain stopped to where we come out here to the beer garden. So I may not have the cleanest glass as it's been sitting around, but not too bad. Look at there. All right, let's give a ring-a-ding-ding for that. Okay. A typical Märzen, beautiful, autumnal, orangey, coppery, due to all the malt that they pack in there to the Märzen style beer. Go ahead and give it a nose. I'm noticing that the white kind of soapy head is dissipating. Oh, dissipating rather quickly, but that is quickly made up by the nose. Oh my God, that just is. That is Oktoberfest in a glass. That is what check out some of my other brew reviews and you'll find out that, or you just listen for the next 8 more seconds and you'll find out that one of my favorite styles of beer is a Märzen style. I love Oktoberfest. It's my favorite time to drink beer. And also I love German beer because it's so taken seriously with a Reinheitsgebot. They've made a law about what can be in the beer. And it's so grown up, it's so adult. What am I looking for in an Oktoberfest beer? It's in here. Oh, I got that malt. I got that yeastiness that is typical for a German beer. You know, don't give me one of these American knockoffs that say it's a balanced beer, Oktoberfest balanced and flavor. I don't want a balanced beer when it comes to Oktoberfest. I want it malt heavy, full frontal malt, and very little hops, and just give me packet full of that flavor. And give me something that is going to taste good when it's chilly. Time for the liquid to hit the lips. Prost. It is without fail that when I crack open the Oktoberfest beers, the flies come out. So I have to break out my Royal Bavarian beer glass decal to keep the flies out. Germans invented the beer glass decal. It's a great little thing and a great conversation piece whenever I'm drinking outdoors. I take a decal with me. I put a decal in my pocket. All right. Wow. Okay, I was distracted by the fly. I'll try not to be distracted by the... Hold up the bottle, they're telling me. Okay, sorry. That is just class in a glass bottle. Oh boy, that's so classy. Grown up, full flavored, full frontal malt Oktoberfest. Oh man, that's just, it's so a little bit sweet. You do get with Paulaner, you do get a little bit of the hop on the back of the tongue, slightly, but really it is malt forward. And it's just so smooth. I like it. Out of 5, I'm going to score Paulaner Oktoberfest Märzen out of 5 stars in just a second. How good an Oktoberfest beer is it? That way, you'll decide if you want to spend 10, 11 bucks on a 6-pack of this or not. Okay, not much hops, which I don't want. Plenty of malt, which I like. And just that crisp, rich, all around, great mouthfeel flavor of an Oktoberfest beer is what Paulaner is to me. So, out of 5 stars, I'm going to go ahead and put you up there on the 4 shelf. There is something slightly, I don't know what it is. They don't change the recipe like some of the American knockoffs do every year. It's the same recipe for almost 400 years. But for me, there's something, my taste buds must have changed, that there seems to be a little something lacking there. I'm still going to put it in my top probably 3 Oktoberfest beers. So with that being said, and again, check out some of my, this is a revisit. Check out some reviews of these from years past. I did not watch them on purpose because I didn't want that to influence this year's brew review of it for 2024. I'm going to put you on the 4 shelf, of course. Seems like it's lacking a little something. And if it's going to be in my top 3, I want to give a little room for the other 2. So I'm going to put you down for a 4.33, the 5 stars. There you go. Let me know what you think of that score down below. And also down below, tell me your town and state, town and country, where you are watching from. Really appreciate that. Over 1.2 million views on this channel to date, so I appreciate your views, sub, and support. In the meantime, it's a beautiful day here in the beer garden. We finally got that Hurricane Helene out of here, and I hope everyone was safe. And it's time for a beer after a hurricane. And so you grab yourself a beer and you drink that beer. And check out some more of my Beer Snob's Cheap Brew reviews right here on YouTube. Prost! Happy Oktoberfest.